YouTube, are you ready? Is everybody ready for what's taking on right outside your doors right now? Like, you can't feel that fear, like that eerie feeling that's outside when you go around people. You at a gas station, you at work, people looking at you, covering they, you don't notice that shit? Don't nobody want to be around each other. They have separated us. We are separated. And we're doing it willingly. We willingly are ready to separate from one another. The human race is about to undergo evolution. And one that's not by God's design. This is an evolution that's forced. We're about to be a lot more secluded. Humans aren't going to be within 6 to 12 feet of each other. It's going to be a rule. It's already a rule, but it's going to be heavily forced. It's going to be wars over food, man. It's going to be wars over food. It's going to be a hot commodity because everybody's so used to eating so good. They done made all this money off of you. You've been a loyal customer to them all this time just for them to turn their back on you and tell you you're irrelevant. That's a slap in the face. Use you up till you can't be used no more and then throw you to the wolves. I done made all your money, now you're worthless. Somebody needs to tell you this. People with jobs. Years and years and years on jobs. You ain't got that poke, you gotta go. These people got families to feed. All because of what they believe in is right. And the choice that they make. They're doing soft mandates right now. Like, it's going to get worse, people. Shit is going to get forced, and very hard mandates are going to be out here. And if you don't have the resources to keep your family stable and keep your mind together, you're in trouble, man. You're in big, big trouble. I do want to warn people that, like, things we're going to have to fight against is like, it's going to be unreal. Stuff you ain't never seen before. It's all new devices, all new technology. Stuff that's been passed down to them from the old ones. The Bible says you will not be ignorant to those devices, man. You got to use your good common sense and decipher the tare from the wheat. Because one day your life's going to depend on it, man. A choice that you make, your life will depend on it. And level-headed people who know how to blend in, how to get low in the mud, how to be secluded, they're going to thrive. The people who are loud, always have to be seen, always got to make a scene, they're going to be done. Not going to make it, man. So, they cool for now. You laugh now, you cry later. I just want to know if people are ready for that, man. Like, are you ready for the pains and the schemes of the devil that's on the way? Are you ready for that? The world is changing every day. Every day we waking up, the world is changing. It's not staying the same. People, get out of that. Nothing is going to remain the same right now. It's in the Bible, man. People will want to go to the city and cannot. It's going to get that bad, man. You won't even be able to go outside. If you want food, you have to get permission, man. Like, you have to get permission to go get food. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand it because it's evil. It's very, very evil. That's why you can't fathom it. You can't grasp it. But yeah, man, this population control is in effect. Got me. It makes me worry sometimes, but you know, I can't let my heart fail me. Cannot. You have to be a man. You have to stand up and you have to go against whatever is coming at you, man. Whatever is coming at you. You face it. You ain't got no choice. So you might as well be a man about it. Women, be a woman about it. Woman up. Things are going to be a lot different. And judging by black people's relationships with the girls and their baby mamas, and we're already at odds. It's not going to be no walk in the park for us again when all this shit hit the fan. It's going to get worse between them relationships that's already established. It's not going to get any better. You're not going to, oh, let's forget about the past and come together. And man, nah, it's going to be kill or be killed. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. The Bible said it will be fathers against sons and mothers against daughters. That's some scary shit, man. Like, I want to be at odds with my father and my mother. But you got to decipher the Bible, man. You got to look at it from a spiritual point of view. You got to put yourself in the author's shoes of what he's trying to tell you. Like, it's going to be that bad that people are going to be at odds with their parents and their family. I don't think people see it. I don't think people can see what's actually unfolding right in front of their eyes. I don't think they do. I see a lot of people talking about chosen. They're chosen this, chosen that, chosen this. My main concern is if you're chosen, you still have to make the right choice. So we don't even know what we're saying, man. Like, we have to get it together, man. Like, we don't know if we're chosen. Only God knows that. You don't know. You have to wait on the Lord for everything, and you won't be confounded. It's written in the book. That's why I say I'm not judging nobody, not taking nobody's side. I'm not indulging in prejudice, this racist, none of that. I'm waiting on the Lord. And he's going to explain everything. That way I won't be looking dumb to what went on. You won't be confounded. So, we need to take these few days, these next little couple days, and really, really put together plans and things that we need to get done. Like, shutdowns happen, what you gonna do? What they cut the power off on you, like, what you gonna do? People with money, they already prepared for this stuff. I'm talking to the unprepared right now. What are you gonna do? Man, the elites, they spent billions, man. Billions and billions of dollars making their bunkers, their underground bunkers. They're all going underground, hiding in the hole because they know what's coming. Smart tactic, but it's not going to work. All that dirt you covering yourself up, it's going to be unearthed. You will be brought up like a root. So running in the ground, it's about the best option, but it's not going to work. They spend billions, man. Everybody was hearing booms exploding in the neighborhood, and people were calling the police, wondering what's going on. Why am I hearing explosions? That's the bunkers that were being made, man. People are spending billions. That's $1 billion industry. You're going to hear booms and shut up about it. For real. The rich are going to make their money. They're going to make their money. But we all have to learn how to do things in unison, man. We can't, one person can't do it. Truth be told, it's in the Bible, like, we can't even do it if we all stood up and came together and tried to come at the government. It's going to take God. It's already written. It's going to take God to do it. But that don't mean we can't assist them. That don't mean we can't help. That don't mean you can't step up and be a man that you were created to be. And stand up against evil, man. You gotta fight it. Because it's gonna fight you. Whether you like it or not. It's coming for you. I do believe this is the last generation, people. Like, this is what all the playbooks have been talking about this very moment. A lot of people are going to witness it. A lot of people are not going to witness what's going on. But those that do, man, you have to stay in the faith to the very end. Not 25-75, not 80-20, 100% all the way in. The great judge is about to be on the prowl again, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming back. They spent billions on robots. Billions. Crafty Council took it up while you were asleep. While you were fast asleep, they were up scheming and plotting. The AI, very dangerous software. Dangerous invention from the beginning. Even scholars don't warn people about this AI stuff, but they have to go ahead and create it anyway. It's because they're being drove by demonic forces. It's going to happen. I woke up and I almost questioned my father, like, why are these things happening? When I had to shut up immediately. Because I was about to mess myself up. And, I caught myself. Just let the man work. Let him do his job. I'm going to do mine. These things are going to happen, whether we like it or not. There's going to be kids out here crying, asking you for food, man. Can you imagine? Put yourself in them shoes, man. Like, put yourself there. Like, my baby's crying in front of your face, hungry as hell, and ready to eat. But you have kids of your own. Very little supplies left. What choice are you gonna make? The right choices, people. You have to make them. The dangerous people. People are gonna people. They pretend they're one way and they're totally different another way, bro. You have to be on that. They always come off as friendly and they're cool and this, that, and the other, and then split second they're a raging lunatic, and you let this person into your household, into your home, and now you have a threat inside your own walls. The threats are supposed to be outside, not inside your walls. A lot to think about. That's on the woman and the man's side, vice versa. A man can come to a woman all nice. You gotta watch him. You don't know his intentions yet. I know we out here, we're gonna be fucked up and shit's gonna be, not the way it was, but you still have to apply them laws. Like, you still have to discern people. My main thing is stay away from people, period, when this stuff jumps off. Stay away from people. It's a lot of good people out here, but it's a lot of bad ones too. You have to separate the wheat from the tare, just like God did. Every day I wake up, man, I thank the Lord. I thank Him just to look outside and see daylight, for having peace right now. Because peace comes with a price, man. Things are not going to be the same. And when it gets bad out here, people are going to curse God. They're going to ask why. They're going to rebel, start to doing stuff that they know they're not supposed to do just because He's allowed it to get this bad. But it's for His purpose, for His reasons, and His reasons only. You're not supposed to question that no matter what happens. God told somebody to murder his son, and the man didn't question it, so don't question him. Don't do it. No. I can say, I remain humble, I remain faithful to God. Even, I even lost my brother a couple years ago. Tore me up. I was a wreck, a whole mess and a half, like, tore me up to the point where I didn't even want to live. Like, I was wondering why I was waking up every day. Didn't want to live. Had nothing to live for. That's how I was feeling at that point in time. Until I started having kids. Started having kids, man. And God gave me a reason to want to live. Didn't have a choice, really. I got kids now. Got to be here. So, He has His ways of molding you and working on you. All you have to do is accept it, roll with it, and remain humble. The Bible is like a vortex, almost like I don't even have the words to describe the Bible right now, but it's like a piece of technology that mankind don't understand, man. Like we don't understand the power of the Bible. Why do you think they're trying to get rid of it? They're trying to wipe it off planet Earth right now. That good word. They want to get rid of that. So you know it's crazy ass people out here who wants to get rid of something good. And God said, woe to those who call evil good. You know what woe means? Death and destruction. Woe to those who call evil good. We got a lot of work to do here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of work. Time is ticking. Right now, it's not on our side. I never did once think I would be growing up, after growing up and living a good life. I never once thought that I would have to make these choices on how important life was and what your purpose was. You don't think about that when you're growing up. You're busy being a kid, man. But when you get grown, you get in this world and you see what's really out here and you learn the real truth, and then you get into God and you find out the real whole truth, your life changed. You transform, you become something different, man. You don't look at nothing the same. You don't fit in. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to kick it around folks. And that make people think about you weird ways, you know what I'm saying? That make people like, what's wrong with him? He's antisocial or something's off about him. Oh well. Let me be off. Let me be solo and safe by myself. So I came in the world. You can't go with me when I leave neither, so I don't need nobody. I just need your love and support. That I do need. If you can't give it to me, I don't need to be around you. Not for nothing. So miss me with the fake highs and goodbyes. For real. You read your Bible, it raised you, man. It takes that old person and turn it into somebody new. You examine yourself. You step out of your soul and examine your body and see your actions, man. That's the only way you'll see how you out here, if you're going off or not. Like if you out here tripping, you have to examine yourself. Medication. Medication is going to become very dangerous. People are going to be going crazy over medication. And we're not even supposed to be putting the medicine in our bodies. That's another no-no. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it's made from. You don't have the money to do the research on what's in this stuff. They don't even know what's in stuff that they're putting into your bodies. I know I asked the nurse what was in that. She told me she didn't know. Like, how can you administer something that you don't know nothing about? That's like me working at a restaurant and not knowing nothing about what I'm food. It just don't make sense. But this is the stuff that go on. This is what we haven't gotten used to. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Condition, slave. The best slaves money can buy is right here in America. and they don't give a fuck about you. You die, your job don't care. Like, they won't even give money for your funeral, man. Like, you done put all your years, all your time into a job, and they won't even help your family out if you die. Your burial expenses are on you. And it's a bitch not having money to bury loved ones when they pass. That's something I don't wish on my worst enemy. So every day, people, these blessings that we get to see, man, every day we are blessed when we wake up. Smile. You got something to smile about. You're alive. That makes the forces that are against you upset when you smiling. Like, how can he smile? I'm doing all this wickedness, all this evil to him. He has the audacity to smile. But you got to, man. You got, like, it's all on you, brother. And another thing, like, when people get to talking about energy and the universe and this, that kind of scares me away from you, man. Like, energy ain't in control. The universe ain't in control, man. God's in control. Like, and people who don't realize that, I stay away from them, man. Even people that's on YouTube with their platforms. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about energy and the cosmos. Come on, man. All that stuff was created by God. It's in the Bible, man. He created all things by himself. Wasn't nobody present when he got to creating stuff. Not even Jesus. He gets full credit. Whole credit, people. Not the energy, not your vibes, not no fucking crystals. None of that, man. All of his idols, false worship, doctrines, demonic energy, bro. If it ain't from the Most High, it ain't right. How about that? If it's not from God, it ain't right. So, I just hate it when I hear, people when they be making a little sense with their little conversation. It's just they talking about the wrong stuff. They talking about energy instead of the Most High. They giving credit to something else, man. I just don't understand it. That's that new millennial way of thinking. Like, everybody is taking God out the picture because they too scared to take responsibility of what they gonna do on this earth. There's a lot of fucked up people out here, man, who doing fucked up shit, and they know they're gonna have to answer to it. So the best way of coping with that is trying to remove that authority, that punishment that you're gonna have to get for sinning out of your head. And it's only gonna work until you die, brother, and then you're gonna see the real truth. You have to come to the Lord when you die. What's your energy gonna do then? When you're in front of the Most High? What your positive vibes gonna do then? Like, you won't get into heaven out of works, man. Your heart must be weighed. So I hope I done reached to a couple of these young brothers out here and sisters, always talking about lunars and solars. No, man, that's not the answer, man. It's not the answer. I'm letting you know right now. God is the only answer. They bashing Jesus. They bashing him bad, talking about the pictures on every picture where he's groping, and you know what I'm saying? I've seen some horrible looking pictures that's on the internet, but those were created by humans, man. Like, it's all to mock Jesus, man. Like, even the demons know that Jesus was a power. They fell right before him on their face and knees, asking them not to slay him and throw him into the pit, man. They recognize that authority, bro. If they got sense enough to recognize it, you damn sure better have sense to recognize it, man. Because it's not no game. This is not a plaything. This is not child's time. This is grown spiritual shit. Put whatever you can into your kids, as much as you can into them while you have a chance. You have teenagers, distill them, show them the right way, man. Talk to them. Let them know what's really going on. Don't just sugarcoat it and tell them everything's going to be all right. Let them know what's going to happen, man. Talk to them. Because they're going to be mad at you if you don't tell them the truth. They're going to be very upset that their parent didn't keep it real with them. I see why the Bible says what it says. I'm actually glad, we're having this time, this little chit chat. Because, man, everything is by design, baby. And I'm calling out to these people with platforms, man. Like, let's get it together, man. Let's link up. Let's make it happen. Let's spread this word the way it needs to be spread. I ain't gonna call out nobody names, but I'm subscribed to a lot of people's channels, and they have a lot of positive stuff going on their channel. Lots and lots of positive things, man. Like, we need to upscale it, bring it up, man, because we about to be foolish and jobless in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and close. Much love and stay blessed.